Hey guys!
Today we're going to show you how to make a 6-ingredient chicken parmesan meal prep.
With zoodles instead of pasta.
So, let's get started.
All you're going to need is zucchini, olive oil, and garlic.
Chicken breast, and because we're making an Italian recipe, you have to say mozzarella cheese and some marinara sauce, and we're going to use some Italian plum tomato by Mezzetta. How would you say that in your language, Adam?
Mezzetta. Mezzetta mate. Then you get some Italian plum tomato sauce mate.
Tomato.
Marinara. Put some marinara sauce in me palmy mate. Go to the pub, have a few bevies, sink a few cold ones, get a schnitty, get a palmy. How's that sound?
First step is we're going to crush the garlic. We're going to use about 4 cloves, but you can use as many as you'd like. It looks like a butt. Now we're going to turn the zucchini into zoodles, and the best way to do that is just to leave the butt on so that way you can spin it and get more out of the zucchini like this. Now that we're at the end, we're just going to use a fork, stick it in here so that you don't cut your hands.
Whoa, that's so cool.
I know, right?
That's a cool life hack.
Gotta stay away from that blade, you know. Ta-da!
Hey!
Hey, and then you can just eat this. That's the stuff. Well, that escalated quickly. Now, we're gonna bring these over and cook them. In a large pan, heat up a tablespoon of olive oil. Add in the garlic. Add in the zoodles. Woo! OMG these.
It's gonna fit.
It's gonna fit, yeah!
Woo!
Cover with a lid. Let it cook for about a minute and then give it a toss. There you go, toss it up a little bit. You won't need to cook these too long. Alright, they look pretty done. Only took a few minutes. You can see the steam helped cook them, which is why the lid was important. Adam and I like them around this consistency. If you want them a little more cooked, you can cook them longer. You see all that liquid in there? Now we have to drain them. Place the zoodles in a colander. Ah! Ooh. Try to drain as much liquid out as possible. The garlic smells so good.
It smells so good.
Kind of looks like pasta. Put some paper towels on a baking sheet so that we can drain it even more. And use some other paper towels to press down. Woo, hot. Gotta absorb as much liquid as possible. Boom. Leave the zoodles on the paper towel to absorb as much as possible while we go prepare the chicken.
We're aiming for 150 grams of chicken per portion. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to take a chicken breast, we're going to cut it all the way through. Beautiful. We're going to open it up, and now we're going to look for about 150 grams. This is going to be about 300 grams. So we're going to try and cut that on an angle. Perfect. Now we're going to weigh it up. 157.
Boom.
Excellent. There we go. Now that we've cut it, it's time to cook it. We add some olive oil to the pan, about a tablespoon. Now the pan's hot, in we go with the chicken. Season with salt and pepper. Let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
While the chicken cooks, we're going to line a baking sheet with some tin foil, and we're going to fold up the edges just in case some juice leaks.
So it's just gone past the 2-minute mark, and you can see that the sides are starting to turn white. That's a good indication that it's ready to flip. Now we can turn it over. Oh yeah, look at that color.
Nice.
Beautiful. Let it cook again for another 2 to 3 minutes. A lot of people ask how to tell if chicken is cooked. What you want to do is touch and see how it springs back. This is almost done. It's not quite firm enough to be done. This one here is a little bit smaller on the end, and it's done. You can tell it's very firm when I touch it. Now that they're pretty much done, we're going to still cook them in the oven for a little bit. Now we can take them out Again, they've got nice gold color on the other side. On the tray we go. Add a dash more olive oil. Just a dash. And here we go with the next batch. Here we go. Now that they've had a time to rest, you can get a bit of a better indicator of how cooked they are. So you can see this one's good, this one's good, this one's good. This one though is a little, see how it's like really boingy? Like it's like really soft. That's not quite done. This one's gonna go back in. We can just put it back in with these ones as we flip them. So, this one's ready to flip. And I'm just gonna put this one back in. That could have been put to uneven heat, or that one because it's a little bit thicker. So depending on the thickness of the chicken is gonna be how fast it takes to cook. So if it's thinner, more around the 2 minutes to 3 minutes. But if it's thicker, more maybe even 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how thick the chicken breast is. So it's been in there for a few minutes, we're ready to take it out. Out it comes. Beautiful. These ones have got 1 more minute to go. Now these are done, we're gonna take them out.
Now we're gonna slice up the mozzarella to put on top of the chicken. We're gonna count into our macros 1 ounce of cheese, which is about 28 grams. If you'd like to add more, feel free and add it to your own macros. Oh yeah. So we're gonna aim for about 2 slices per chicken breast. Now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of the sauce onto each chicken breast. Look at that. Looks so good. You want to look for a sauce that has no added sugar, which is why we really enjoy this Mezzetta brand. The tomatoes come from Italy, so they taste absolutely delicious. The only ingredients are fresh tomatoes from Italy, extra virgin olive oil, fresh onions, sea salt, fresh garlic, black pepper, spices, and fresh basil. This is an all-natural product. It's certified vegan and certified gluten-free. Now that is a good sauce. Put on that fresh mozzarella. Add some cracked black pepper. Turn your broiler on high. Place the chicken in the broiler and leave it open just a crack so that you can make sure it doesn't burn.
And for the Australians, you guys are going to want to use the top part of your oven, what we call the grill.
Been about 3 minutes, the cheese is melted, so we are going to take it out. Oh yeah. While the chicken is resting, put the zoodles in each meal prep container. It'll be about 160 grams of the cooked zucchini. Add 2 tablespoons of sauce on top of the zucchini. And finally, add the chicken.
Easy as that, guys. As an Aussie, I'm loving this new style of chicken parm.
There's tons of stuff for you guys to check out in the description box, including the ingredients, the macros, and you can click on a link to win a pretty sweet trip to Italy from Mezzetta. Go enter those sweepstakes because it looks really awesome.
Keep sending us your pictures over on Instagram and Snapchat. Make sure to Instagram the hashtag BigCoupleCooks.
Check out those other related videos over there. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next week. Bye guys.
Namaste.